guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're talking about body confidence and body image. So I think I've got 5 points for you guys that I think every woman should know, and how to be more body confident in yourself, because ladies, you is boss ass. So before I begin, I just want to make it clear, guys, I do not know everything. This is just based on my opinion and something I've learned personally, like as I've gotten older, about body confidence. Because let me tell you guys see me on YouTube and you think, oh, Shiko's this like confident woman and like nothing bothers her. But let me tell you, it was a journey. And I think, like, you know, people can look at people on social media or people in the limelight and think, oh my god, they're so perfect. But you don't know, they're dealing with their own insecurities and their own body confidence issues. So I'm just here to share so we can all understand each other and all be confident boss ass women and men if you're watching. So yeah. So the first thing that I've got written on my list is, you are a boss. Let me start again. I don't think you guys heard me clearly. You are a boss. B-O-S-S, okay? You, my friend, watching this video, are a boss. So you better start acting like one, okay? So what I mean by that is, you better know your worth. Wherever you come from, you are a boss of your own being, okay? And you need to start acting like a boss. You need to start making boss movements, because that's what bosses do. I'll give you an example. If you look at a CEO of a company, they've got like this confidence, this cockiness about them, because they know they are the shit.com. Do you know what I mean? They know themselves. They are confident in their being and their authority in this world. And that's what you need to become. You need to become a boss of yourself. Earlier this week, I had somebody email me saying that they were very self-conscious about their height, because they're a very tall woman, and like when it comes to dating and stuff, people make like little jokes or little remarks. And I emailed her back and I told her, listen, own that shit. Okay, you better own it, because that's what makes you so different, and that's what makes you so beautiful. Okay, you may be the tallest woman in this world. Listen, I am jealous as hell, because I want to be a supermodel, but I don't have the height. You should embrace those things that you don't find flattering about yourself. And that's what bosses do. They take their weaknesses and turn them into strengths. So that's what I want you guys to start doing. You may not like, I don't know, something about yourself. Turn that weakness into a strength and make boss movements, because that's what bosses do, guys. Be a boss and start acting like one. Number 2, leading on to the point I've already made, you are your own mind and you do not owe anybody anything or an explanation in what you do. So what I mean by that is, personally, I used to struggle with this because I used to have to justify myself a lot. For instance, when I was in school, everybody knows, like, in schools it's very cliquey, like, you know, you've got the popular kids, the popular boys, and then, like, you know, the not so popular people, the art students, blah blah blah. You get my drift. So like I said before, in school, like, I was like a social butterfly. Like, I floated around groups. Like, I didn't really have a group I belonged to. But like when I was in different when I was in different groups, sometimes I felt the need to justify certain things. For instance, like, you know, the popular girls always had makeup on and how they dressed, and I didn't dress like them. Like, I didn't have makeup. I didn't even wear makeup until I left, like, my mom's house, okay? So I used to have to justify myself and explain why I look the way I look. But then as I got older, I realized I really do not owe anybody an explanation. Like, what I am is what I am. I think the only time that I feel you may need to explain certain things if people are ignorant or lack knowledge. So for instance, like, growing up, I had eczema, like really bad eczema, and my skin looked terrible. Like, I used to look like I had burns on my face, because I thought I was really insecure about my skin. So when I used to like go to new places or meet new people, I would get looks and I'd feel like I need to explain myself, like why I look the way I look. And then I think that's like was okay, because people were ignorant. They didn't really understand, like, oh, why does your face look like that, or why do you have scars all over your body, what's going on? So I feel like it's okay to explain when you're trying to educate people, but don't explain so people feel comfortable. No. But then I learned, the more I laughed at people's comments about my body, the more I made it okay for people to make those comments. So one thing I want you guys to take away from this, you do not owe anybody an explanation, and do not, I think sometimes laughing is a self-defense mechanism, so that you don't come across as rude. If you're trying to be like, don't laugh at me like that. But if you laugh at things or like brush it off, you make it okay for people to keep making those comments, and that needs to stop, okay? Stand up for yourself, and you don't need to owe anybody explanation, because ladies, you is a boss ass bitch. Swiftly moving on, my next point is, the media lies. Stop comparing yourself. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm getting a bit, you know, aggy. I get really passionate about this topic, about confidence. So, the media lies. Get that in your head. What you see on social media, what you see on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, what other social media platforms, I don't know, the TV, magazines, what you see online is not true. It is lies. So please stop comparing yourself to photoshopped versions of people, okay? So I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I edit my photos, like, you know, I could have a spot, oh, I don't want to get rid of that, or my skin could be having a really bad skin day and I want to post an Instagram picture. Oh, let's just filter that out. Oh, let's add a filter. What you see on social media is a lie. Okay, so stop comparing yourself to what people want you to see, because you are perfect in your own right, okay? And you do not need social media or magazines to tell you what perfection looks like, because you are perfect. I feel like sometimes it's so easy for people to feel so down about themselves or feel so disgusted in their own skin because all they see is like 5'10" models, skinny, with nice bums, nice boobs, perfect skin, long eyelashes, long hair, perfect nails, and then they look at themselves and they think, oh my god, why don't I look like her? Or oh my god, why don't I look like him? And that is the problem. You need to stop comparing yourself, because 9 times out of 10, if you see those people in real life, they probably have acne just like you. They probably have bad skin just like you. They probably have cellulite everywhere just like you. But Photoshop can just change people's what is the word? Change people's perspective? Hey, listen, English is not my first language, okay? I went through a really dark phase where I was like comparing myself to everybody. Like I would see somebody with like really small lips and, oh, why are my lips so big? I want small lips like her. Or I would see like someone with like really long straight hair, and I'm like, why is my hair not like her? Why do I have nappy hair? Why do I have nappy ends? Why are my edges not curly like this mixed race girls? And like I used to compare myself so many times that it actually brought me down and my confidence down, that I was at a really low point. Like I would look at other girls and think, oh my god, she's so perfect, and then I look at myself like, ew. But you know, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's not easy, especially when it comes to body confidence. But one thing I want to reiterate is you are your own boss, okay? What you think about yourself is going to project to how other people think about yourself. If you walk around with a no care attitude, people would not even have the guts to come and question how you look or try to belittle you. I feel like sometimes what you portray yourself, people can see that as your vulnerability and take advantage of it. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, portray the version of yourself you want to be. If you want to be this confident, bubbly, loud person, exude that confidence and people will see that about you. And that's what I want you guys to adopt. Exude. Is that even the word? I don't know. Portray that person you want to be and you will become that person. You is perfect. This brings me on to my other point, which is, if you want to feel more confident about yourself, about your body image, stop knocking other people's body types down, or stop knocking other people's confidence down. So I think this is a very important point. I used to have a lot of friends around me who were very insecure in themselves, and their way to battle with their insecurities and their body confidence is they'll make fun of another person's body, and that would make them feel better, that would make them feel good. And I think that needs to stop. Like, that is not the way to make yourself confident, to make yourself feel good. If you feel good by belittling another person for something they can't change, then that is not the way to go about it. So what I'm trying to say is, do not knock other people's confidence on something they can't change because you don't feel good about yourself. I used to have so many people around me that I just cut off, who used to make comments like, oh, your belly looks a bit fat. Oh, you're a bit skinny, aren't you? Oh, or sometimes if I put on weight, oh, you're a bit fat. But they did that because they were insecure in themselves, and that's something they need to work on themselves. Do not feel bad because somebody else is portrayed. Do not feel bad about yourself or your body because somebody else is projecting their insecurities onto you. Do not stand for it. Do not take it. So I feel like the way you yourself, if you're insecure about your body, let's say you're a bigger individual and you see all these skinny girls walking around flaunting their stuff and you wish you could be them, do not be that person who belittles that person based on how they look. Instead, embrace it, okay? You may be a bigger individual, embrace it. Because 9 times out of that 10, that skinny woman, it wants to be curvaceous just like you, but you don't see it because you're too blinded at looking at other people instead of looking at yourself. So try looking at yourself and, like, you know what? You may be a bigger individual, but you could have the nicest, prettiest face on this planet. Focus on that. I just think it's very important to focus on the qualities that you love about yourself instead of the qualities that you don't love about yourself. Number 5. Now this some of you may disagree with this, but I don't think there's anything wrong with this. What I've wrote down is, there is nothing wrong with changing something you don't like. Now you guys may be sitting there thinking, oh my god, she's just contradicted everything she said. No. At the end of the day, confidence is an inner thing, it's a mentality. So I believe, like, if you're unhappy with your weight, you can go to the gym and change it. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm all for body positivity. Like, if you want to be a big girl and own it. If you want to be a skinny girl and own it. But you know, like, me personally, like, I feel like, oh, I could go to the gym and work out a bit more. Like, I'm not happy with certain areas of my body, and there's nothing wrong with me wanting to tone up or change that area that I'm not happy about. Do you know what I mean? It's as long as you feel good within yourself and you do it for yourself, not other people. Not because Jill and Jack said you look like a fat pig. No, don't go get liposuction and hit the gym and crash diet and not eat for a week just because Jack and Jill said that. No, if you can look at yourself, you know, I love myself. But I want to tone up a bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I know I said 5 things all women should know, but I'm going to add you guys a little bonus. So number 6, I want you guys to remember that be good to your mind. Because your mentality, how you feel about yourself, is what is most important. Like, it could lead to so many things. If you do not take care of your mind, you could find yourself downward spiraling about your appearance or your body confidence. And it's not a good place to be. We've all been there. Like, I cannot sit here and pretend I've never hit that space. So I feel like you need to take care of your mind and surround yourself with positive people who feed on your positivity, and you can feed on their positivity. Do not fool yourself with like Becky with the good hair who likes to slag off another person. Don't fool yourself with people like that, because you need to be good to your mind. If you take care of your mind, it will take care of your body. Yeah. Like, I wake up in the morning and I look at myself in the mirror like, yeah, I've got spots there. Yeah, I've got cellulite on my thighs. Yeah, I'm a bit podgy here and there. But you know what? Yeah, I'm going to conquer today. I'm going to conquer my day. And I'm going to conquer it looking fly and confident in my own skin. So yeah, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps somebody out there. Just remember, love yourself. Love is the most important thing, okay? And be good to yourself. Be good to your body. Be good to your mind, because it will show. So yeah, if you guys like these little tea with Z's about body confidence, I'm thinking of doing one about how to deal with like jealousy, or how to deal with like anger, and so on and so on. Then write it down below and I will make a video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to leave you guys with a little quote. You're a boss ass bitch.